Hello everyone. Before we start our presentation, let me open with a quote. Sustainability is no longer about doing less harm. It's about doing more good. At this opportunity, we want to present about our Capstone project for Bangkit Academy 2024 Batch 1, and our project name is DaurYuk. So let's advancing and expanding waste management through DaurYuk. Our team ID is C241-PS480, and our member are me, Anissa, Farah, and Iputu Eka from Machine Learning, Ananda and Kavim from Cloud Computing, Muhammad Rizal and Naufal from Mobile Development. So why we came out with Dauryu? So we see that there's a problem of improper waste management in Indonesia, and it leads to several main problems. First is increased pollution. Indonesia is generating 64 million tons of waste annually, and only about 7% of it is being recycled, and the rest of it is end up in landfills that leads to severe pollution. And the second problem is there's a depletion of natural resources because surprisingly, 60% of recyclable waste is not properly processed and it leads to overextraction of raw materials and depleting natural resources. And the third problem, there is a negative impact on ecosystem because as we know that plastic waste is hard to dispose by nature and Indonesia is contribute to 3.2 million of metric tons of plastic waste and it's end up in a marine environment which is a serious threat to marine life. These days, there is a waste management tools, but they only focus on businesses or there is a lack of technological sophistication to provide accurate and engaging waste management solution. Here, we come out with DaurYuk, a mobile application that designed to empower individuals with the knowledge and tools for proper waste management. Why did we come out with DaurYuk? Because there's a key consideration. As we can see on the chart, in 2023, our waste generation is 3 times higher than in 2020. And we see that there's an inadequate waste sorting. And there's also a lack of awareness of the people. And there's a need for engagement.
Based on the current situation, several innovations or several efforts have been made to tackle waste management problems, but they often fall short in terms of technological integration and user engagement. And these are top three companies that became our competitor, which is Gringo, Waste for Change, and Octopus, which is they are currently a top innovations or maybe platform or can say startup companies that became our mainly competitors. And however, there are missing elements to identify to make them as a notable waste management system. And here are the details competitor of DaurYuk, and he also the potential competitor based on the services that they are provided. And our competitors are like Waste for Change, Gringo, Octopus, Rappel, Monstress, Recycle Bank, Bank Sampah, and also Cleanup Jakarta Day. Which DaurYuk is up ahead of this competitor because the service that we provide, which is AI waste identification, gamification, rewards, community engagement, focus on individuals, household, and also the technology or maybe like mobile technology that we provided. And here we come. DaurYuk aims to bridge these gaps with several key implementation and also improvement, which is AI-driven waste identification, which will accurate waste identification simplifies the sorting processes, ensuring that recyclable materials are properly stored and reducing the contamination in recycling stream. And also gamification, which is a reward to make it like engaging and fun and motivating users to consciously practice proper waste management or waste disposal. And also there's education content, which is educating user about waste management and community feature, which community engagement foster a sense of like a collective responsibility and encourage the users to participate in broader sustainability efforts, which is through Dowry.
Left side of architecture start. Login. User login in the app. If they don't have account, they need to register. First, register. New user create an account before logging in. Home. News. Display news items. Tapping on a news item leads to the detailed news link. Bottom bar contains profile, show user information, reward point, and logout option. History show a list of previous action with detail and delete option. Camera. User can take photo using the camera or select from the gallery. After uploading the Western classification result is displayed. Recommendation. Provide information on organic and inorganic waste. Right side user flow. Login. User login. Home. User is directed to the home screen. Camera or gallery. User select camera or gallery option and upload a photo. Classification. Waste classification result is displayed and saved in history. History. User navigate to history. Reward. User check reward points. And process completed. The end-to-end journey of DaurYuk is started by scanning the desired walls through mobile phone. Main feature. Firstly, there is new for viewing news. Secondly, there is a camera for classification and uploading to scan history. Thirdly, there are recommendations or suggestions for the difference between organic and inorganic waste. Fourthly, the scan history is the result of a camera scan. This reward page is the result of a waste reward which have been classified according to the criteria.
For the machine learning implementation, we use TensorFlow keras in Python. We get the datasets from Kaggle, and in this project, we combine two different datasets. Why? Because after our first phase of evaluating our model, we found that it was overfit. Thus, after we have done some experiments, the best solution we have come up with is to add more data. So in short, we use 13,000 waste images with 8 different classes. For the model itself, we use the mobile net feed to architecture, which has been trained on the ImageNet dataset. Of course, we also add new layers in order to get our expected result. With this model, we managed to achieve 92% testing accuracy, which you can see in the slide. This model will then be deployed by the CC.
For the cloud computing sector, we've used this tool to create our project. The first one is Visual Studio Code, which is our IDE to develop our backend services more efficiently. And then we use Node.js with Express Framework for interacting with such user potential, database services, accessing the ML model, read the detection history, and more. And then all these features will be tested on Postman as our tool's robust HTTP client to testing and the documentation of our endpoint. And then for the deployment, we've used the Google Cloud Run as our services running to serve the application. And then the Google Cloud Storage is to store our static binary files such as images and also the machine learning model. And finally, the file store is our real-time database to serve our data such as user profile, the detection detail history, and more.
Next is the first is recycling and waste management business. Business engaged in recycling and waste management that need tools to facilitate waste classification and improve operational efficiency. The second is household, school, universities to educate students on the importance of proper waste management and provide practical tools to help them identify types of waste. Next is implementing commercial of DaurYuk include entering market, innovating features, or combining both are the milestones that we must plan. When and what steps do we do next? The first one, on July 2024, we preliminary testing with a target group as early users. The second one, we developing the Mitra feature in the app and looking for recycling centers as early partners. The third one is secondary testing of the new feature. The fourth one is implement and enhance app features based on user feedback. The fifth one is upload the software and publish it for distribution on the Google Play Store. The last one, on December 2024, we promote the app through various social media platform and collaboration with recycling NGOs.
We've defined such budgeting for this project to maximize our target market, which is defined in this slide. The first one is the preliminary testing, and next one is developing the Mitra feature, and then secondary testing of the new feature, and then implement and enhance app feature based on the user feedback. Next, into upload software and publish on the Google Play Store, and next, promotion through social media and collaboration, and finally, contingency fund. All of these needs will be cost around $10,000. We've know that we are insufficient person to work with this project, so we need more resources with person and also the tools. The person we need is the defined on the slide, which is the project manager, mobile app developer, backend developer, machine learning engineer, UI UX designer, the quality assurance or the tester, and also the marketing specialist. For the tools, we need more robust and more features such as Figma Premium, more development tools, more testing tools, and more devices for testing with different specs such as different aspect ratio and other stuff. And also we need more cloud services. We need more Google Cloud Credit to make our infrastructure more robust, more highly available, more scalable. And then we need more social media ads to engage our project into more audience. And finally, we need more Google Play Store developer accounts to publish our app. I think that's all from us. Thank you for the attention.